Welcome to week 4 of our D2L evaluation. Today we'll be going over modifying Dropbox settings with differentiated release conditions. So periodically we'll have students that have an identified disability that requires us to give them an extended time to complete their assignments. In order to set extended time for certain students, what we should do is go to our Assessments tab and then we'll click on our Dropbox. From here we can either edit previously created assignments or we can create new assignments. For this purpose we'll go ahead and create a new assignment on the New Folder tab, and we'll call this one Week 4 Essay. Now whether you're creating a new assignment or you're editing an old one, what you'll want to do is go to your Restrictions tab, which is up here between Properties and Objectives. Up here you can create a new due date, start date, and end date for all of your students. Automatically, your due date will be set a week after you're creating your assignment. Your start date will be on the day that you're creating your assignment, and your end date will be the week after you create your assignment. So your due date and end date are automatically set to the same day and time, and your start date is automatically set to the day and time you're creating your assignment. Now, if we want to create an extended due date for our students, what we can do is for all students, we can change the due date up here. So it's currently set to the 11th. Maybe we want that set to the 13th. And then we'll also just match the end date with that as well. Now, if I wanted to create an extended due date for students that need extended time, what I'll do is I'll click on the Add Users to Special Access button down here towards the bottom. From here, I'm now in my Special Access. I'll go ahead and change my due date. And since I set it for the 13th for all of my students, maybe I want this to be an extra week for students that need extended time. So I'll set this to the 20th. And then I'll also match that with the end date. After that, I'll go down to my class list and I'll select the students I want this to match for, and I'll go ahead and select this for my demo student. I'll go ahead and click Save. Now, we can see for my students, my due date is set to April 13th, but if we go down to underneath my Add Users to Special Access button, we can see my demo student is set to April 20th. So I currently have my demo student set to have extended time for an extra week, whereas the rest of my students are set to have their assignment due on the 13th. Once I'm done with that, I go ahead and click Save and Close. And we can sit there and see that we're done, and we have a little key icon here to show that I have special access granted to certain students.